What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm Blake McLain, and I'm a music producer. So I'm actually filming this after everything else because basically the song did not end up like I anticipated at all. I set out to do a Charlie Puth song. I'm just giving you guys like fair warning. It ended up being like a rock song with like really gritty vocals, which is really crazy. I just didn't expect that to happen. But you know, when a song like starts to take a certain shape or just starts to pull you in a direction, you can't fight it. You have to just kind of go with it, and that's pretty much what happened here. I've been studying like Charlie Puth stuff all week, thinking that's what I'm gonna do, and then this happens. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's pretty interesting how it all works, and it's really hard getting it done in under 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I ended up going like a tad over, just trying to get it all fit in and like editing and stuff like that. It was crazy. But before we get started, as always, please give me a like, give me a subscribe if you enjoy the channel, and if you guys have any song title suggestions, you know, I pull them randomly up using like a list generator or whatever, and then pick and go from there. Drop them down in the comments, and I'll add them to the list. On top of that, please just go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, and I'll put my social media like somewhere on the screen. Sorry, again, I'm like decompressing. It's been crazy. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and cut to Blake from earlier. Okay, so let's put in the list, see what we get. Uncrowned Queen. Alright, I like it. Uncrowned Queen. Honestly, like, whenever I chose these, I liked all of them, you know. Some of them stuck out even more. Actually, this one stuck out a little bit. It's nice because it has, like, 3 syllables, Uncrowned Queen. So, there's a couple things that I could do with it. Like, I could totally throw it at the very beginning of, like, a hook, or you could throw it at the very end of a hook, because it's, like, a power line. If you ever listen to, like, most songs have like a 3-word or like a 3-syllable power line to them. So, Uncrowned Queen. Alright, so I gotta make this like Charlie Puth though, so let me think. I'm gonna start writing and just sit here for a few minutes, see what I can come up with. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna mess around with the word, or the phrase Uncrowned Queen, and see if anything kind of like comes to mind. Uncrowned Queen, feels a little fast. Uncrowned Queen. Uncrowned Queen. Thought there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But no, that's not what I want. Ooh, I have a good idea. Okay, so I have this idea, and not gonna lie, it's slightly cheating, so don't get on me for it, but like, I have this old hook. I just kind of set it aside, but it goes like, royalty, royalty, loyalty, loyalty. Oh my gosh, how did it go? You're just a man, but don't make it royalty. About your that's how it was. Something about your loyalty, loyalty to my royalty, royalty. So I could either start with Uncrowned Queen like I was saying earlier, or I could throw it at the end of like the royalty thing. Uncrowned Queen. Uncrowned Queen. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it sits really well at the very end there. So, tell you what, let's find a tempo. Let's find a tempo first. Let's put my snaps in like I always do. I already got spliced up and ready to go. Again, guys, I never know how these are going to turn out as I'm doing them. I just hope and pray that they turn out okay. Basically, like, there's 2 routes I could go here. So, I could either go, you know, you're talking about somebody and, like, their royalty in your eyes, you know, and you'll always be, like, loyal to them and, like, they're basically, or like she's like basically an uncrowned queen, you know? Or you could go like, you're nothing but an uncrowned queen, like, don't act like you're royalty. That kind of a thing. Kind of like that one. I always go to the darker stuff anyways. Don't act like you're royalty, royalty. Somehow I still have to make this like Charlie Puth. I don't know how yet. Although, you know, this tempo does sit kind of like in the same spot as like, it's slower than Attention, and it's slower than How Long, but it kind of sits in the same spot, and it's dark too. Like his song I Warned Myself. I warned myself that I shouldn't play with fire. Yeah, so I could do something like that where it's like super minimalistic, you know? I need to be recording all of this. I always forget to turn this on. Then I get something. Nothing but an uncrowned queen. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing but an uncrowned queen. Actually, you know, okay, you know what I want to do this time? Because it's supposed to be super minimalistic, I kind of want to make the beat out of things that are sort of similar. Like, or not similar, but like related to the song and to the title. Let me see what I have like around. So I have this old like scepter thing from that I got in Jamaica when I was like the year 2000. Has my name on it. It's kind of like what somebody would use. So I bet you I could record like me hitting something with this. Like maybe for the kick I could literally just do like the wah kind of a thing. So floor kick. Okay, so after a little bit of just cutting, editing, and like quantization, I made it into more of a beat than what I had originally played, so it just kind of kicks a little bit more. Let's make a snare. Let's make a snare drum. Find something to hit with it. That's kind of cool. Something that pops a little bit more than just like what if I took like an empty trash can? I pitched down that snare just a little bit so it sits a little bit better and just bounced it then. I'm gonna put the pen clicks on it. Like it just kind of gives it a little bit of like I don't know, movement. Let's take that and I'm gonna play with it for a minute. Okay, so I decided I don't like this one. I don't know, I think it's just the high end. I kind of like it without it. Now I'm just going to let this loop, and I'm just going to write some lyrics to this and see kind of what comes. So, and I'll probably just do my falsetto thing like I always end up doing, you know, the like kind of keep it up there and keep it like intimate, sort of like what Charlie Puth does. And I warm myself so it's very like close to the mic, that sort of a thing. So I found that the key to this, because gosh, I've been getting way better lyrics than I get normally, is literally like the time constraint. I did this because I wanted to see if I could push myself to write songs in like under 2 hours, and if it would kind of keep me from getting stuck in a in like that loop that a lot of people get into of just writer's block. But anyways, especially with like lyrics and stuff, you'll sit on lyrics too long. I know I'm super guilty of that. Even just the fact that you guys are like suggesting titles to me helps a ton, because it just gives me a little bit of a constraint, and then my brain just kind of starts going and grabs them. Honest things come out, and I feel like everything always kind of ends up molding into exactly like something that is going on in your life, even if you don't intentionally do it. So I just got a really cool line. It hits so well. That's super Charlie Puth too, that especially if I layer a bunch of vocals on top of that, you know, so you have all the stacks. Really Charlie Puth. Okay, so I've been sitting here writing lyrics, and actually I think what I'm going to do is, I think I did the exact same thing last time, but I'm going to just go ahead and record vocals on the chorus and see how they feel, and then kind of maybe write the verse off of that, you know? Okay, so I like where it's going. It's just like, I tried to do some of the vocals, and also I'm definitely going to be running over just a little bit on this one because like I'm running out of time quick, but I like where some of the things are going. I just have a different idea for this now, and it's not really Charlie Puth. So this is gonna be a little interesting. So I tried to put like some of the vocals on and stuff like that, and then I just went full voice instead of doing like the falsettos, you know, and it just felt so much bigger and so much better. And I think what I want to do is put real drums on this, on top of this stuff, and then maybe like strummed guitar, and then do just full like up the octave vocals on the chorus, so it's like it's more like rock, you know, and then I'll kind of really put some grit into my vocal and do that. I think it'll be really sick if I do it. It's just not going to be Charlie Puth, like, at all, but that's music. Sometimes you just have to kind of go with the way that the song flows. You can't fight the song. You just have to follow wherever it takes you and just see what happens. If you fight it and you force it, it never works. So, let's do it. Let's go. For drums, I have Superior Drummer 3, which has tons of great kits. I love this thing. I'm actually going to play these two on an electric kit over there. I don't want dirty. I know you're gonna be too big. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Let's try the tape. No, I don't like the snare. I could change the snare out, but I want to see if there's a better kit. Let me try the Premiere. Yeah. Yeah, much better. Okay, so let me see how that... Okay. Actually, I'm gonna put the guitar on first, then I'm gonna start arranging. So I'm gonna do this in drop D. I like the pick better. Actually, let's put an amp on this. Get a tiny tear. Gain. It's just a little bit more rock, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this whole thing is gonna end up a little bit more rock than what I anticipated. Okay, so we are gonna make it just barely Charlie Puth, just a little bit. Okay, so I got this done. I'm running so freaking late on time. But let's go ahead and let's arrange this a little bit. Let's take everything and just repeat it a bunch. And then I'll just take things in and out. Like, I don't want this coming to the chorus. The shifter. I still have to write the rest of the verse. I have an idea for the verse, but I still have to write the rest of it. When did I start? Oh god. Maybe I have a little bit longer than I think. But anyways, what I'm going to do is some of the lyrics I had written down earlier, because I had ideas for the verse. I just haven't really sang them yet. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to play with them for a few minutes and see what I can't come up with and what sits and what doesn't. Hopefully something will work. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm a little nervous. Can't live with the dark, get up, closed up, pretend that you're blind, but don't be and I had this idea for a pre-chorus. It was like, don't drag me down into this, I know I don't have the patience for you or him. And then, like, when I came in with the stop acting like you're royalty, it didn't give it the That's why I wanted to jump in with the stop acting like you're royalty. Like, really hit it hard. Jealousy. Hold on. I know exactly what to write. Oh my god. Oh my god, I swear if I get this, I'm gonna be so freaking happy. Don't drag me down into this, I don't have the pain. Okay, so let me see how this kind of sits. If it sits like I want it to, I'm gonna be stoked. Round two in the back of your mind. Draw out and cross the line, and no one knows you saved the time. Patience for you, yeah. Stop acting like you're wrong. Oh, it's gonna be sick. Oh, it's gonna be sick. I get the extra time because I am doing 2 verses. I changed the rules, yes. Okay, so weird cut, I know, but I wanted to do a couple practice tracks really quick before I jumped on the main vocal, so think I'm ready. Let's do it. It's lead vocal. Closed eyes, pretend that you're blind. Don't lie, you wanna deny that he likes the woman on the other side of the bar with the green eyes. Jealousy, you're a step behind. Round two in the back of your mind. You breathe in, then you draw the line again. But don't drag me down into this. I don't have the patience for you or him. Stop acting like you're royalty when you don't have his loyalty. That's not a throne, those are 6-inch heels on your feet. You're nothing but an uncrowned queen, an uncrowned queen, an uncrowned queen. And he swears that he never tried. He's all hers, so she wanted to come by. It's really sad when you think about the fact that he can't get over a few times. You really think that you love the life? You can't stop cause you're in the fight. You better dance when you got the light.
stop to cry, don't drag me down into this. I don't have the patience for you or him. Stop acting like you're royalty when you...
Okay, well, that was incredibly stressful, and it ended up not at all like I thought it was going to end up, so sorry, yeah, it's not Charlie Puth at all. But there's a couple things like I definitely like need to get fixed and work on. I mean, the vocals could be way better than they are. That's just one take, you know? And like adding on some more doubles, maybe some harmonies, getting things just a little bit more dynamic and pulled up and get it like everything put in the right place. I think that's what it's going to take. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I can put this out soon on Spotify. I'm going to start putting these out on Spotify. So thanks for hanging around, and until next time, catch y'all later.